crazy kid. How's your pop on? Say hi. Hi. Not you. Not you, weirdo. No. crazy. Kind of crazy. Oh, sweat in my eyeballs. That was crazy. Oh, you can't see. I have sweat everywhere. I did that one. That's like not in the calendar. I'm sweating all over the place. Whew. That was like cardios and weights. Not in the calendar. It's one of those extra ones that if you feel to challenge yourself, which for some God-forsaken reason, I felt like challenging myself on a Monday. Everything's sweating, it's disgusting. But challenging yourself isn't a bad thing. It's necessary. For me, the one that was on the calendar today is kind of easy for me. So I chose something harder because easy kind of bores me. This, what I just did, doesn't bore me at all because it's constant, this is gross, constant movement with weights, and it's definitely challenging. So, I should have turned the AC on, I think. I want to talk about, let me know if you are watching the replay too, but I want to talk about emotional eating, because emotional eating is a real thing, and no product or service or personal trainer will ever get rid of your emotional eating. I can guarantee you that. Working out won't get rid of your emotional eating by itself. Going on a diet will not get rid of your emotional eating by itself. Do you see all this sweat? That's fat crying, right? Anyway, so emotional eating is something a lot of us struggle with. My last video was about why we struggle with emotional eating. Why do we struggle with emotional eating? Because we allow other things to take control of our happiness. We allow others, other circumstances, relationships, finances, whatever, to take control of our happiness. When that's our responsibility, that's our control. And half the time, they don't even know what unrealistic expectations you have set out for them. Whether it's marriage, whether it's your boyfriend or girlfriend or friendships. Oh my God. They don't know. They don't know what crazy expectations you have for them. You barely even know what crazy expectations you have for yourself. So, emotional eating is real, and a lot of us do it because we have given the control unknowingly, the power to other people, circumstances, etc. for our happiness, when that should be our responsibility. Because when we are happy with ourselves, within ourselves, the people around us will be impacted and will be happier. For so long, I tried to explain like how this journey has changed my life, and I've gotten to the point where I've broken it down into somewhat of a course, a daily course. for people who struggle with emotional eating. So that day one, take control of your happiness back. Stop giving it to other people and other circumstances. Stop depending on that, because that anxiety and stress or depression, frustration, anger, or even happiness, like somebody makes you happy, you eat because you're happy. Someone makes you mad, you eat because you're mad. It's a vicious cycle. So take back that control of happiness, of yourself, and stop giving it to other people. Stop giving it to other people, other circumstances, your financial circumstance, your relationships. Stop giving it to those people. Because one, they don't even know that they have it. And two, you probably have these crazy expectations for them that they will never even reach. So your happiness belongs to you, and your happiness relies on you and you alone. So now that was day one. Number two, on emotional eating recovery, why? Your why. In a lot of businesses, or in this journey especially, like one thing I go over with my challengers is their why, or even my coaches, is their why. Why they started this business, why they started this journey, why they want to lose weight, right? That's one thing that we go over all the time. So, why? Why did you start this journey? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to be fit? Whatever. Why do you want to wear that dress? Whatever it may be for you, right? So we go over that why. And in emotional eating, you need to be clear on your why. So number one, you need to take back control of your happiness. Number two, what? Hold on. You need to be clear on your why. You can't start this journey just to lose weight, because you'll fail. I can tell you that. You can't start this journey on a diet of 1,200 calories and be happy with yourself. You can't, because you'll fail, and you'll be pissed, and you'll feel like a failure, and as an emotional eater, you'll go back to eating the crap you were eating, then feel bad about yourself, and then hop back on the diet train again. You can't do that. So you have to establish your real why. Why are you doing this? Some people say, like, you know, when you get deep with people, when I have a conversation with people, it's, I'm doing this because deep down, maybe this person will find me attractive. I'm doing this because deep down, maybe I will be more presentable if I lose this much weight. I'm doing this because I want this person to like me. I'm doing this because, like, and half of the time, it has nothing to do with them. It might have a little bit to do with them, that, like, that, like, they're ashamed of who they are. Now go back this way. That they're ashamed of who they are when they look in the mirror. But in all actuality, like, their reason for doing it is to make their husband happy, or make their wife happy, or maybe my husband will think I'm more attractive if I lose my baby weight, or maybe this guy will notice me if I lose this weight. Maybe he will like me more if I, you know, am smaller or thinner or whatever. It never has anything to do with them. It always has to do with, again, making somebody else happy. So number one is take back control of your happiness. And number two, stop giving that control to other people. And number two is establish the reason why you're doing this. Not for your husband, not for your wife, not for your boyfriend or potential boyfriend or girlfriend or potential girlfriend. You gotta be doing it for yourself. Because you won't give a shit if you're trying to do this for other people and then they don't notice, or they don't say anything because they don't want to offend you, or they don't compliment you because they don't want to offend you and be like, oh, that person thought I was fat from the beginning, or whatever. So when they don't compliment you, or they don't notice, or they don't say anything, then you're going to be like, why the hell am I even doing this? So your why has to be about you. The reason why you are doing this, the reason why you are changing your life cannot be for other people. It cannot be for your husband, or your wife, or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, or whatever. It can't. It has to be for you. You have to do it for yourself. how you want to feel about yourself. If you're an emotional eater, how you want to feel when you're free from food. How you want to feel when food no longer controls your mind. When you're not constantly thinking about food. I mean, look, I do think about what I'm going to eat next, but I don't plan my day around binge eating. I don't plan my day, give it to me, I'll help you. I don't plan my day around emotional eating. So number one, take back control of your happiness and stop giving it to other people who don't even know that they have it and giving them unrealistic expectations. Because your happiness belongs within yourself. And the reason why we emotionally eat is because we're not fulfilled emotionally, because we give that power to other people. Number two, establish your why of you're doing this journey. Why you want to change your life. Not to make anybody else happy. Not to make anybody else notice you. Not any of that, because it won't last. None of it will last. You want this to be a lasting lifestyle, then you need to establish a why that's going to last. Write a letter to yourself, whatever. Tell yourself how you want to feel throughout this journey. How you want to feel when you reach your goal. Tell yourself that. Because this can't be about anybody else but you. You cannot, start this journey or eat 1,200 calories or starve yourself or whatever diet you're on to please other people or so that they will notice you or so that they will compliment you or maybe they'll like you more or maybe they'll think you're more attractive. You can't do that. You have to do it because you want to change, because you feel like shit about yourself, because you hate looking in the mirror, because you are ashamed at going out in public. Whatever it is, okay? And then you need to figure out your eating and tell yourself how you want to feel when you're free from emotional eating, how you're going to feel when you're no longer an emotional binge eater. So stop giving power to other people and take back that control that they don't even know that they have to keep you happy. And then when they don't meet that unrealistic expectation, you get pissed off or your emotions aren't met, so you eat. That's why we emotionally eat, because our emotions are not fed. And you need to find your why. So these are things that have worked for me for so long. I've tried to put into words how this journey has changed my life, and now I figured out how. So the more clear I become on the program that I'm creating for people, to give to people to help them, the more I will come and give you all my thoughts and my emotion and my value from my emotional eating and where I came from and how this journey has changed me. Like, I can post all I want that working out has changed my life, or this shake has changed my life, but guess what? It's not about that. No product is going to actually make you stop emotional eating. No diet is actually going to make you stop emotionally eating. None of it. You, in your mind, have to take control of that. When you finally realize, and you don't have to hit rock bottom, but when you finally realize that you don't want to do that anymore. That you are responsible for your own happiness and that no one else is. And you are responsible for the life that you have right now. Nobody else is. And you are responsible for how you feel about yourself. Nobody else is. So this is something that I've learned that I wanted to share with you all. And I hope you all have a fabulous Monday. Bye.